I think just each other. I think we've been through the grind all season long. We all believe in each other. I think, like I said, we know that this wasn't our best form of baseball. And even when we did put something together and hit a ball hard, it was right at somebody. That's the nature of it. So, like I said, just keep grinding. Just keep finding a way to win a ball game. We go in and start winning a couple ball games in D.C. and can flip the script very quickly. I mean, we've been incredible all season long. I think we really only have one more opportunity to show what we can do. And, it needs to happen now going to D.C. We can't wait around. That's the thing is, I don't think anybody, and I think that was kind of the message is just continue to play baseball, do what we do. Things will turn, and don't try to do too much. Do what we've done all year. Rely on the guy beside you, behind you, wherever the baton falls. That'll be the hero that day. But just stay positive. We know it's a harder task ahead of us, but we've had our backs against the walls, back against the wall more than once, and all season long, we have short spurts of things not going our way, not playing great baseball, and we're able to turn it around very quickly. And I don't see why this would be any different.
Well, we lost 2 games before during the regular season, and everyone in here knows how to bounce back. We've done it before in the postseason, and we're going to go to Washington with our heads held high and get after it.
You talked last night about wanting to be better offensively. What did the home run do for you, and what can it do for you going forward?
Felt good in the box all day, and whether I'm 0 for 10 or 10 for 10, every time I walk up to the plate, I believe that I'm going to hit a missile. So, felt good.
You talked to us about your mechanics. We talked to you. Did you do specific work like that to feel better? Because your BP looked awfully good.
Yeah, I felt a little bit better today. But whether I feel good or not, I feel like I'm going to go do damage every time I step in the box. And felt better today and ready to go for Game 3. A lot of baseball left.
That 6-run inning for them. How difficult was that? You guys were just trying to put it into it.
Yeah, we just needed to stop the bleeding, but there's a lot of baseball left in this series, and we're going to go to Washington with our heads held high, ready to go and get after it. We've lost 2 games before, so I remember when we lost 3 in New York and the world was coming to an end, and then next thing you know, we're in the World Series in 17. So we've been here before.
Alex, what happened with one player who kind of came to your left and kind of you just couldn't find the baseball there for a second?
Yeah, I went to my left, reached for it, and was kind of falling a little bit over, and I should have came up with it, and will moving forward.
We already talked as a team, and we got to go out there and keep our heads up, play good baseball, and take care of business. And we're such a great team. We're gonna let a 2-0 deficit just get to us. We gotta go out there and play, win Game 3, and then we go from there.
Carlos, it's only happened a few times in baseball history to where teams lost the first 2 World Series games at home and then won the World Series. Do you guys believe you can be the next team to do that?
Absolutely. Not a lot of teams win 107 games a year, so this is a special team. This is not just a random team. So if there's a team out there that can do it, it's us.
Carlos, how surprised are you the way these 2 games have transpired?
Not surprised at all, man. They got a great team. They've been able to put the ball in play a lot, and they're when you put the ball in play, good things happen. And you saw it today. They hit some weak ground balls right in the right spots, and that's how fast it can turn around. So we gotta go out there and play good defense, pitch well, and put great at bats together and score runs.
Well, they got to look around the room and see that. I mean, we have a really good team, and clearly the Nats have outplayed us. Bottom line, and they came into our building and played 2 really good games, and we're going to have to try to sleep off the latter third of this game because I don't want to lump this into a horrible game. It was a horrible 3 innings for us, and leading up to that, it was a pretty good game, and we'd pushed Strasburg pretty far. We pushed Scherzer pretty far. They're halfway to a race to 4 wins, so clearly Game 3 becomes critical for us. We're gonna get on a plane. We're gonna go to Washington. I doubt the Nats are gonna feel too confident that they have this sewed up and they can start planning a parade. We're gonna give them a fight for it.
The third row on your right. Jose's decision to try to steal third. Thoughts about that and how costly
Yeah,
that was?
feast or famine, right? I mean, I think we wanted to put pressure on Strasburg, and we get, he got to second, and they're playing the shift pretty far to shortstop, and I think Rendon did a good job of anticipating Jose being a little aggressive. Suzuki nails the throw, and I think if he slides a little bit later, he has a little bit better chance. But it's one of those plays that you try to stay aggressive. If he gets to third with less than 2 outs, that's a huge 90 feet. The fact that he doesn't, he was pretty mad at himself. But I love the aggressiveness. It sucks when it doesn't work out. But, those plays when you try to push him up. Luckily, Alex picked him up with a homer, and we still tied the game in that inning.
Stay there with Brian.
I think you had 5 at-bats with runners in scoring position. Just what did you see with the approach of those at-bats? And was it kind of
I think our approach has been good. We're just not winning them. We're not and it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. And these guys, it's not as simple as saying, hey, man, get a hit with a runner in scoring position. These guys are getting pitches. We're having some long at-bats, but we haven't found the results. And so I think that's been the frustrating part of this series. I'm not going to drag the ALCS into this. This is about the World Series. But, whether you want to credit them or whether you want to put the pressure on us, they're winning these at-bats, and that's been the difference in these games.
Two more, Joel, on your right.
Hey, Joel.
Hey, AJ, the headline coming into this series was about starting pitching, and so far it seems like it's been more tenacious than dominant. Do you think that's the withering effect of innings? Do you think it's relentless offense and each at bat? What do you? Why hasn't it been dominant?
I think because if you walk into these clubhouses and you talk to the position players, they probably don't take it too kindly that this was supposed to be all about starting pitchers. There's a side of the game that they take great pride in too. So these are two really good teams full of really great players. When just about when we all predict what this is supposed to be about, the game will show you that maybe a little bit less and less the more you're around it. It's just the nature of the competition, and they. I think some hitters are standing up for themselves on both sides, but it doesn't make it any easier to hit these pitchers. I think all 4 of the starting pitchers have had to work pretty hard to get through their outings.
Yes, tomorrow we have a day off. We're gonna try to, figure things out. I think the conference and us still right there. So yeah, we know we have to go there and win some games. We have no choice, but. There's no reason why we're not going to do it. We're good as a team. We're rooting for each other, so I think we're good.
How difficult will it be fighting back from down 0-2?
I think everything is difficult in baseball, we haven't been in this situation before, but we have to find a way to win. We have no choice. We're just going to go out there one game at a time. We're not going to think we're 0-2 or 2-0. Whatever. We're just going to play one game at a time, one inning at a time, and I think things going to turn around for us.
Were you shocked that y'all are down 2-0 at home?
Yeah, you don't want to be, down 2-0, but we are, and like I said, we got no choice. We're going to go out there, not tomorrow, the next day, and win some game. It seems like for us it's going to take one game, and then we're just going to go.
Jose, it seems like you got a pretty good jump when you got caught stealing. Was that just a matter of Suzuki making a better play?
Yeah, I think, they make a good play. I think I was too aggressive right there. That's one of those mistakes you made as a player, and, I take the blame for that.
Offensively, did this game feel a little bit like yesterday where you grinded out against Strasburg and made him throw a lot of pitches, and he just made big pitches when you guys had guys on base?
Yeah, he pitched really good, man. He got some really good pitches. We battle, we're the bottom of the line, we're playing hard. We're doing everything we can. Teams are going their way right now. They're, playing really good. Sometimes you have to tip your hat to the other team. But I know sooner than later, teams are going to go our way, and we're going to start winning games.
The way the end of that game kind of got out of control for you guys, not what you used to seeing from the Astros, was it discouraging or surprising that it got out of control like that?
No, it's just, for us, it's the same if we lose 1-0 to 0. We turn the page really quick. Tomorrow we're going to start from 0. That's what we do even when we win. We start from 0, we're going to go out there. And it's just one game at a time, like I said before. And, the whole team is good. Like I said, our chemistry is good, and that's the most important thing right now.